Some time back, I had the opportunity to visit a congregation in Kananga, Congo, in Africa. The church was a simple tarp roof with sides that could be dropped down if the weather grew troublesome. Over 300 people crowded into the wooden benches that Sunday morning for the service. We had choirs, we had church officials, we had women and children and men all sitting anxious for the service to start. Everyone was joyful, and they enjoyed sharing together in the worship and the song. When it came time for the offering, what we now identify as disciples' generous response, men and women danced forward to share what they had by dropping it into a large basket right in front of the podium. And after a while, the children came forward, and they too were dressed in their Sunday best. Probably not what we would think of as Sunday best for our children because we have so much. But for them, it was the best that they had, all cleaned up and ready to share. And they brought their money forward, if they had money, and they dropped it into the basket if they could reach it. Some had to reach pretty high because they were small. Some didn't have money. They had no pennies to put into the basket. So they brought a special rock or a flower that they had gathered. Some had nothing. They put their hands over the basket in symbolic offering. All generously gave what they had. At our congregation here at Independence, the children look forward to the time in the service when they can come forward and share their offerings. And so when that time comes and it's time for them to bring their offerings forward, they run to the front with their coins and they drop them into a large clear cylinder about 36 inches tall that's been prepared just for them. And the money clangs to the bottom, or the bills sort of float down. Some of them bring cans that have been specially prepared that they filled at home with money from their dad's pockets or their mom's purses or the countertops around the house. And that money clangs to the bottom and it makes lots of noise, and they're all so happy. And they all stand around and watch each other as they put their coins in to the cylinder. And then they come back with happy faces. Two very different worlds. But in both, the children find such joy in giving in response to their discipleship. Although one world can easily fill that 36-inch container with coins, the other fill their baskets with precious offerings and dedication and sacrifice. God generously blesses all with the opportunity to share what they have. Each gift is precious in God's eyes. Each gift also provides the opportunity to further Christ's mission here on earth. The pictures behind me represent the mission initiatives that give us the opportunity to share our dedication and sacrifice to that mission. Invite people to Christ. Abolish poverty and end suffering. Pursue peace on earth. Develop disciples to serve. Experience congregations in mission. Our discipleship is a layering of these initiatives and is an expression of the generosity that we share, our time, our talents, and material resources. If one of those layers is missing, we are not fully embracing the opportunities of discipleship in Christ. The children of the church are our example. They give what they have with excitement and joy. Generosity spills out from them as they approach with gifts in hand to give what they have. That is a lesson that we all can learn. That is the example we all can follow.